What's up YouTube? Now just a quick informal video here of my setup. I'll start off just by showing you what I have on my desk. So start over here. Here I have the tripod which my camera stands on. Now this is a proper dirt cheap Amazon Basics tripod. It was only a few quid. It's been okay so far, but I think I will be upgrading to a decent tripod. Now hidden away under the tripod, my router. It's an Asus N65 which basically gives me 350 meg Wi-Fi on each frequencies, which is 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So it's pretty decent, pretty bang for your buck. Next to that I've got the power brick for the monitor, which gets quite warm, so I don't like having it on the carpet. Blah. Also the charger for my camera battery. Now moving on to my keyboard and mouse. Corsair K70 keyboard with an M65 mouse. The keyboard is cherry red MX switches, so it is a little bit loud but feels good. It's my first proper keyboard anyway. So next to that I have my Xbox controller. It's a wired controller. Use this mainly for the car games now, racing games and things. And I've got my router supplied from Virgin, my internet provider, which is absolutely awful Wi-Fi, hence why I got the Asus. And next to that I've got a Western Digital MyCloud. This is a dual drive. At the minute inside I've got a 500 gigabyte Western Digital Green, and next to it I've got an old Samsung 1 terabyte. Now at the centre of my desk I've got the amazing no, I won't be cheesy, it's a PG279Q IPS display. My first proper monitor, I have to say I love it. I have had no issues with it whatsoever. And as you can see, got the Strix owl in the background. And we'll just tap the menu. Focus. It's not wanting to play. There we go. So there you can see I've got the 165 Hz overclock when running a 2560 by 1440. Absolutely brilliant monitor. Oh, goddamn autofocus. Thank you. Now moving on to what powers this. It's my rig. Basically I'm going to do a video about this. I'm going to show its performance and things like that. But basically it's a Z87 Hero motherboard. Asus ROG. I've got a Intel i5 4670K overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz. I've got 4x4 gigabyte Gskill RAM at 2133 megahertz. I've then got two GTX 980 strixes in SLI with the ROG SLI bridge. Power supply down the bottom, got the 860i, and I've got a few hard drives and a couple of solid state drives in there. Like I say, I'll do a dedicated video on this just to show what it's like. CPU cooler up top is just an i80, just pretty modest. I think the CPU and the motherboard is a modest setup anyway. So my latest buy in this was the Quiet Edition fans. I've got one on the front, and I've got two on the front, and I've got one on the rear as an exhaust there. And I've also got an old LED exhaust up top. God, I've seen the dust under the light. Oh, might make a video on how to clean the dust. So yeah, that's my rig. Hope to see you guys some more in the next coming videos. But as you can see, I'm not very professional yet. so just bear with me.